Jack O's cinnamon and nutmeg aromas. And welcome back to the Beer Garden in front of the Grand Fig and the Fireless Pit. And if you're here because you like beer, and let's be honest, why else would you be here? Please tap that subscribe button down below, because I have low self-esteem, and approval from strangers on the internet makes me feel better about myself. And also be sure to tell me the town and state or town and country where you are watching from. I love to read where my viewers are from. As a matter of fact, I've made some notes on the back of my sold out A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review coaster set. Totally sold out, but I have made a note. Shout out to Lake Point, Utah, checking out the brew review. West Palm Beach, Florida, Lake Livingstone, Texas, and Dunbar, Scotland. Dunbar, Scotland. Checking out the brew review. Tell me the town and state and town and country in which you are viewing from. We're going to be drinking out of the Red Label A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review pint glass. Of course, sold out. Of course, we are reviewing by request, because if you know me, I don't do Samuel Adams, and especially when it comes to pumpkin ale, but overwhelmingly, we're here in the beer drinking season of fall. I've just been watching college football all day long. That's why I've got my Georgia Go Dogs shirt on. Been drinking beer all day long, so I may be highly opinionated when it comes to Sam Adams Jack O Pumpkin Ale. If you've had this concoction, let me know what you think about it. 95.6% water. Now, if you know me, I must have some sort of allergy to Samuel Adams. I don't know what it is, but just about every beer that I've had of Samuel Adams, I get hot. My ears turn red. I don't know what it is. And especially when it comes to pumpkin ale, I'm not a pumpkin beer kind of guy. If you're watching this, you probably are a pumpkin beer kind of person, and that's great and all, but evidently enough of you are, because you've overwhelmingly requested this brew at 95.6% water. Did absolutely no research into this. Check out, I think I did this brew a year or two ago. Check it out. And so this is technically a revisit, I guess. I don't even remember doing it. It says that Jack O's cinnamon and nutmeg aromas recall memories of freshly baked pumpkin pie. It has the ideal balance of seasoned spices with a crisp, refreshing finish. Strike one, strike two, strike three. Strike one being Sam Adams. Strike two being cinnamon and nutmeg. Don't like that in a beer. And balance. I don't usually like a balanced beer. That's me, especially when it comes to fall beer. Not terribly expensive, not terribly cheap either. I got a 6-pack of Jack O from Sam Adams for $9.99, a 6-pack, something like that. All right, enough talking. Let's pop the top, see what we got. All right. Let me know what you think about Sam Adams. If you have that weird allergy thing with Sam Adams, let me know too. I will give a little props to Sam Adams for, they do this thing on the inside of their beer cap. It says cheers. I kind of like that. Points for that. Let's go ahead and give it a pour, shall we? There we go. It looks like one of those, it's the color of one of those pumpkin candles that you get at Home Goods or any of those stores that have those stinky candle smells. I don't want to be all negative in this. I'm hoping for the positive. Give it a ring for the positive. All right. Rather cloudy. Very thin, bubbly head that just quickly just dissipating. Or even the head doesn't care. It just doesn't even care about the beer. It just took off. They're gone. All right. Time for the nose, shall we? And again, if you haven't told me what town and state or town and country you are watching from, please do. All right, time for the nose. Here we go. Oh my God! Remember what I said about the candle? You know, it reminds me of an old girlfriend I had that was really into those. It was Bed Bath and Beyond, I guess, type of candles or whatever. Stores have the candle, and I know that there are some people on Etsy who make their own scented candles. It smells like a scented candle. Truth, hold up the bottle, they keep telling me. All right. Truth as advertised, Pumpkin, check. Cinnamon, check. Nutmeg, check. I'm detecting no beer. I got no hops. I got no yeast. I got no malts. If you love fall stuff and if you're into the whole Starbucks pumpkin latte thing, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let me go ahead. We're just nosing here, so let's go ahead and get to it. Let me know what beer you're drinking, by the way, when you're watching this video. I'm amused by, it's kind of funny, even though this is a Sam Adams Jack O, and people are watching this for a review, they'll be drinking something else, totally different. I kind of find that kind of interesting. So, all right, time for the liquid to hit the lips. Welcome to the beer garden. All right, cheers. All right, I'll be honest with you. I really did not try to presuppose this in my head and psych myself out of it. That does not taste like a beer. It's a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. I don't know where the sweetness is coming from unless they packed in some sort of wheat ale. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. I'm allergic to wheat. With natural flavors, with pumpkin and natural flavors added. What if it's a pumpkin ale? What other natural flavors are you adding to it? Very sweet. And the amount of pumpkin that I was anticipating, it doesn't really taste that pumpkin-y. And thank goodness the nutmeg and the cinnamon are a little suppressed. So, if you want to piss your money away and go ahead and buy some of this stuff and then are freaking out that I wasted my money, when you're smelling it, it doesn't taste as bad as it smells. I'm going to be scoring this out of 5 stars in just a second on how good a brew it is. It's not as full frontal jack-o'-lantern as I thought it was going to be, but it's just not my thing. It's too jacko. Out of 5 stars, I'm going to put you on the 3 shelf. Not awful, but I'm going to have to put you around a 3.47 is the number that came to me. So there you go, 3.47 out of 5 stars. Hey, thank you for your view, sub, and support. Check out more than 220 to date of my videos here on this channel. Please subscribe as well. Over 1.5 million views to date at this time. Thank you. I will see you in the next Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review. It's a beautiful day here in the beer garden in front of the Grand Fig and the fireless pit. So you grab yourself a beer and you drink that beer. Cheers.